it is Tanya, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another speed build. I am back building another tiny house today, and this is actually a tiny home for a family of 3, so 2 parents and 1 child. So it's a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom home, coming in at about 44,000 simoleons, so it's relatively affordable, and we are building in the world of Sulani on one of the lots that's not quite near the beach, but I mean, you're never too far away from it when you are in this world. But I thought it'd be really fun to just do a little bit of an updated tiny home, but it's bringing in a lot of the new paneling from the pack, but I feel like it's not too traditional in the style of it. It's definitely what I would think of as kind of a stereotypical tiny home, but it does take in some of the looks from around Sulani. I feel like it fits in, but it's also got the look of a tiny home, if that makes sense. But I really wanted to do a home that was small, but also could fit more than 1 sim, because I do a lot of tiny homes that are only 1 sim, and I get a lot of complaints about that. And I have been seeing the suggestions to do like an 8 sim tiny home, and I'll probably do another 8 sim house at some point, but I don't think it would be tiny if you can fit 8 sims in it. And I have done an 8 sim starter before that's on the channel. I think those are kind of fun and challenging things to do, but I'm not really sure how good a 8 sim tiny house would come out. But I have heard you guys, and I'm going to look into it and see what we can do. But this is coming together now, the shape of it. We do extend the back a little bit so we can fit a double bed into one of the bedrooms. And I do a ton of landscaping, and this house has a pool. I feel like I've only done like 1 or 2 tiny houses that had a pool. One of them was built in, which was really cool. I liked that one. But I don't do pools that often in tiny homes because it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense usually, but I really liked it here. And it has a very spacious kitchen, which I was very happy to do. So we're figuring that out now. And the fridge is right next to the stove, which I know is not a great idea in real life, but I think it works okay. And honestly, my grandmother's house, my whole life, she had her fridge next to her stove and it was okay. So I don't know. I guess it really depends, but I think it works out okay. And I fiddled around with these curtains forever because I really wanted to use these, but I wasn't sure how I wanted to use them. So I did end up overlapping and sizing down a bunch of them. And they just have a little touch of blue to call to the blue outside. And we do bring quite a bit of blue inside as well. We did not use that swatch on that sofa, but I did use that sofa. But we do bring in the paneling from outside onto this back wall here that we're working on now, which looks so cute. And I feel like I always use the same TV in every build, and it's probably because it can be moved around on the red shelf, whereas most of the other TVs, unless they're the boxy little ones, are too big. So I tend to use this one at its current size, or I size it up, and I think it looks pretty cute. But here we are placing down this base game plant, which I really, really like, next to these chairs that I'm never going to get over because they are so pretty, from Island Living. And then we're going to be filling up the shelves with a bunch of stuff. I used a painting from Get Famous as well as one from Base Game as well that came with the Caribbean update, which I love. And I just tried to make it some simple clutter up on these shelves to make it a little bit more lived in. We also used the fan from the Caribbean update, and I did combine it with a light from Cats and Dogs as well, because I think it's realistic to have lights in your fans. I don't know if I've ever seen a ceiling fan like in a house that doesn't have a light in it. I also haven't had a ceiling fan in my own personal house before, but all of my relatives do, so that's a thing. Anyway, we're adding some plants and decorations over on the counters, and then I added some pots and pans by the stove. And as you can see, there's no dining area in here, but I do end up adding a table outside that has 2 chairs at it. And since this is a home for 3 people, not everyone can sit at the table. But you could, of course, move that around and change it up a little bit if you would like to. And then I'm adding a mirror over by the door over here. There actually ends up being 4 mirrors in this house. There's one in the living room, one in the bathroom, and one in each bedroom. So you got plenty of places to plan your outfits, change your appearance, everything. And then there's only one dresser. It's a closet in the master bedroom. But that's all you really need. All your Sims can change. Like, you don't even need that. You just need the mirrors, which tends to be what I do in tiny homes. But I get a lot of comments of like, where's the dresser? And I'm like, you can use the mirror. I know in real life it doesn't work like that. You can't just like click on a mirror and spin around and have new clothes. You need a dresser, but I have both in this build, so I was happy about that. And here we are adding the pool. Oh my gosh, I was just really excited to add a pool, and I really like this lot. It's obviously not one of the water lots, which are stunning, but I really like just the, I don't know what I would call this because it's not like countryside. It's like, I guess like more of the town, kind of, not really. I don't know, it's a little bit further away from the beach area, and I just think it's so pretty and a little bit different, and I just love the landscaping in this pack, in this world, and so this is definitely an area where you get lots of it, because you have lots of land to work with because you're not by the water, and I just really like how it came out. But anyway, I mentioned this on Twitter, but I know another tiny house. I do them all the time. I love them. Totally a focus on this channel. I mean, we love the squish here on MsGryphi. But I am working on a fairly large home on a 50 by 40 lot that will hopefully be out sometime this week. But I also wanted to mention, which I also mentioned on Twitter, if you're not following me on Twitter yet, I post there way too often. There's a link down below. But I mentioned that there might be less videos this week because I spent a lot of time this past weekend looking for a dog. I was meeting lots of dogs. I did not find anyone yet, but I'm still looking, as well as like catching up on sleep and working on some other stuff behind the scenes. And then this week is Independence Day, 4th of July, upcoming Thursday. So I took some time off from work, and I'm going to be spending time with family and watching Stranger Things because that's the most important thing about Thursday. I didn't say that. Independence Day. Yep. It's Independence Day, not Stranger Things Day. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm so excited. Oh my God, Stranger Things. I'm so pumped. Yeah, there might be less uploads this week so I can spend some time with family and watching season 3 of Stranger Things because I just need to and take a little bit of time off. So yeah, we'll see what will be up, but there should be that larger house that I had mentioned and probably one other thing, but just wanted to give you guys a heads up because I know the last couple of weeks I feel like I've been uploading pretty much every day because the hype for island living has been so real, but that's not completely sustainable for me because I also do work a full-time job, so it's a lot, but I'm still having so much fun building. I'm gonna step back a little bit this week, enjoy a little bit of time off, and hopefully I'm getting a dog soon. I'm gonna continue looking this week, and I'm like so excited about that. I've been posting about it on Twitter so much about how excited I even bought a dog toy. Like I went to the store and I bought a toy. It was like a good deal because it was at the pet store because I needed to pick up some stuff for my cat. And I was like looking at dog toys and I was like, why is a rope $16? And then I saw one at Target for $4 and I was like, this is cute. We don't have a dog yet, but I'm going to buy it. And so I have a dog toy now, but I don't have a dog. But hopefully soon. And I'll be able to tell him or her that like, I got you this toy before I even found you. Not that they'll know what that means. Oh gosh, I'm just talking about being a crazy dog mom already. And it's not related to this build, but this is the kids' bedroom. I think it came out really cute. I really liked combining the greens with the pinks in here. And I used like this little void critter sticker on the wall, which I think is really cute. I don't know. I just really enjoyed this room. It's a little bit of a different color scheme than I typically go for. And I think pink and green go really nicely together. Adding this little toy over here and then a bookcase at the end of the bed. It's a very small room, but I mean, it is a tiny house. But I think I fit a lot into it and it's really cute. That bookcase is probably not usable, but there is one in the living room if you would like to use a bookcase. And then I used the tiling from Jungle Adventure in here, which I never use, but it's so pretty and I felt like it fit really well with the color scheme of this house. So hopefully you guys like that. But anyway, we're going to be coming to the end of the video here shortly. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. You can also subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And if you click that bell, it'll turn on notifications so you'll be notified of every single time I upload a new video. Also, if you'd like to download this house, the information on how to do so is in the description down below. Anyway, we're going to be going into screenshots now. I hope you guys did enjoy this and I will see you all soon. Bye everybody.